This is Larry Zybysko, wrestling's living legend, and we're perched on the top rope.
The following announcement has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
You bring up Russo. You kind of got to work with Russo in TNA a little bit. What was your thoughts? From my understanding, you had an angle with AJ Styles.
I did a little thing. Me and AJ had a hell of a match when he was young, and there was some talks about maybe me managing AJ. That never happened, and it worked out where, I think Jeff Jarrett was the Russo guy, because when Russo was with the WWE, he wrote some things about try to get Jeff Jarrett a push. So Jeff felt obligated and had him come in when Jeff was running Impact or TNA, whenever that started. And I just happened to be in Florida, so it worked out good because I was in Florida, and then they were doing their filming like at Universal.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a couple things. I had a hell of a match with AJ, and then I wound up, I think, maybe like being like the general manager for a little bit. But I didn't do too much. I was more into the golf. And then I think the Jarretts sold out to, what was her name?
It was Dixie.
I can't remember. Dixie, yeah, to Dixie Carter. But it was fun. I mean, there was some good guys there. I mean, AJ was there, and the Abyss, and Chris Daniels, and some other guys. And it was funny because they would run up to me, because back in those days, ESPN was playing the old AWA shows from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And they were playing, and I mean, AJ and Daniels and the Abyss and some other guy. They'd run up to me after watching the old AWA shows from ESPN, and they go, "Larry, how could you have been such an asshole?" They couldn't get how I could be so nasty and hated. Well, that's what the bad guy was, But it was funny because I took that as a big compliment.
Oh yeah, I mean, a great heel, and you brought up the great match with AJ in TNA. What do you think of his career in WWE now?
I'll tell you what. I mean, AJ. He's really been working his butt off, and to get there, he was like in Japan for 10 years, because he kind of disappeared for a while because I didn't pay much attention to wrestling. And then I heard he was in Japan for like some years. Mm-hmm. But he came into WWE, and he's one of their top guys, and I mean, he does a great job.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you hit subscribe so you can get all our content here at Perched on the Top Rope. And fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.